Minecraft has a whole lot of mobs, and what comes to my mind is, what's the dumbest mob out of the bunch? Let's find that out today. For this, I'm going to use just the creative menu mobs, and there's a total of 73. When we look at the top, we can see all the animals, and we go to the bottom, we can see some of the hostile mobs. The first few that come to my mind of being quote-unquote dumb is the sheep, the piglin, a zombie, a spider, a villager, and a bat. The reason I'm picking these mobs is because each and every one of these has their own reason of why they're dumb. Let me explain. When we look at the sheep, the first thing that comes to my mind is, look at these goofballs. All they do is just walk around and live, but I feel like they're just a bit goofy and odd and dumb all around, without really any reason. I don't know, just sheep. Piglins are dumb because when they are aggroing on you, you can give them gold, and they go, ooh, I'm not going to attack you anymore. So you can basically just trick them into not wanting to attack you anymore. If they were smart, they would just continue attacking, but they don't. So that's what makes the piglin dumb in my opinion. The zombie is actually pretty smart if you think about it, because if you go at a long distance away in survival mode, he will see you. But it's the fact that he literally can just decide if he wants to attack you or not, and he almost always goes after you, no matter how geared you are. Like, I don't know, I just feel like zombies is just also a simple mob that most people will be like, oh, the zombie's stupid. But I feel like he actually is a little bit smart, but dumb at the same time. The spider, in my opinion, is one of the dumbest mobs because he stops attacking you during day. So you'll be like ambushing you at night, and then as soon as it turns day, bro just stops. So I don't really know if that's a thing to do with real life spiders. I mean, why would it be? But I don't know, I just feel like there must be some kind of scientific thing behind that, right? But if there isn't, then that's just stupid. Next we have the villager. I don't really think I need to say much about the villager. I think most people can just be like, they just know villagers are pretty dumb. So yeah. And finally we have the bat. You might be saying, what's so dumb about the bat? I think that the bat is dumb because the fact it almost always ends up flying in lava in caves. You'll just be chilling in a cave mining, and the first thing you hear is a screech from a bat. And you just look, and there he is flying around burning to death. Like, can you not avoid it? Why are you flying around so freely? Control yourself, man. If I was to only pick 3 out of the 6 mobs I have in my hotbar right now, I'd probably pick the piglin, the spider, and the villager, limiting it down to just these 3, which then we get rid of the sheep, the zombie, and the bat. Now, out of these 3, I want you guys to comment which one you think is the dumbest, the spider, the piglin, or the villager, because for me, I know which one it is, and I'm going to factor it down bit by bit, and hope maybe you can agree. If you think it's the villager, I think you'd be wrong. Because I know they have a survival instinct of a freaking twig, but they do know how to sell things, and they do know how to make a deal. So they're not that dumb, but they are pretty dumb at the same time. So we're gonna slam with the villager, which just leaves the piglin, which is a zombified piglin, but you guys know what it is, and a spider. Now, out of these 2, it's a very hard pick because, like I said before, the spider just stops aggroing you during day, which is something small and simple, but it seems a bit dumb. Why would you be like, oh, I'm gonna attack you? Oh, it's daytime. What's up, man? It just seems a bit goofy. So that's the spider. The piglin, and also what I said before, when you're trading it gold after it's already trying to kill you, it just stops. It's like, ooh, distraction. So out of the 2, they both stop fighting you, but this guy trades, so he's got a bit more brains to him, and this guy kind of just wanders. And sometimes, even when it's nighttime or just in a cave or dark, they just don't even go after you. They're just odd that way. So again, it's a very hard choice, but I think overall, I'm gonna go with the spider. The spider is the dumbest mob in Minecraft. Obviously, there's something that you might say yourself. Personally, like I said, out of these 3, it's the spider, but the other 2, the villager and the piglin, are also pretty dumb. But I got an honorable mention, the ender dragon. Now you might be saying, why the ender dragon, and also why didn't you include him? I didn't include him because he's not a spawn egg, so not a part of the list I was doing, but I'm including him in the honorable mention because what kind of mob knows that there's going to be someone here trying to kill it? Just sitting here, you're going to hit its head and stuff, and it comes down to let you kill it. Why wouldn't it just be like, oh, there's a person here, so I'm going to fly away, why does it come to you? And with that, my dumbest mob was the spider. Honorable mention, the ender dragon. So, what do you think? Comment down below, or pick from my 3 that I had, piglin, villager, and spider. I'd like to know what you guys think. Also, What's the smartest mob in Minecraft? I'll catch you guys on next time. Subscribe.